Hey there, before we get started, if you're enjoying the videos and want to see more like this, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Got more coming. Into the video. So last time we got the basis of our item usage set up, and we got weapons and tools going, and we got the functions over here. But to do the health and stamina, first we're going to need to actually set those variables. So let's go ahead and add them. I'm going to add 2 floats for the health. One for current health, duplicate that, and it'll be our max health. And you know what, while we're here, let's duplicate that for our current stamina. And then one more for our max stamina. So the way we could do this, instead of having it all out here like these are, which we could actually, well, because of the montages we can't, but we'll put these into function. So let's add a function called restore health. And when we restore the health, we will get our hotbar icon, get the item that we have selected, get its item info, break that open to get our effectiveness, and we're going to take our current health and add. We'll get the first one. You could do this, either just make it to where they all have this, always do the same amount, so just using the first effective number and setting, like a health potion restores 100 health every time. Or if you want it to be like in a range, then you just get the other one and then do a random float in that range. So it'd be like, this health potion restores 20 to 35 health randomly. I'm just gonna go with the first option to where it's more consistent. Just helps. I like it in games when they do that because it helps me plan better. Okay, so after we have added the health, we're gonna take and get, or do a set of our current health, but we're gonna take from here and do a clamp so that we can make sure we don't ever go over our maximum health amount. So the value, the minimum will be 0, and the max will be our maximum health. And that'll clamp it so it doesn't go over how much health we're allowed to have. Compile that, and we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing for stamina, so we can just copy all of these except for that. So Control C. Create a new function called restore stamina, and then Control V to paste that all in. Hook it like that, and then we can just go and update variables. So for the current health, we'll replace that with the current stamina. If you grab it and just look, it says change node to read current stamina. You can just, you don't even have to disconnect. You can just put it right there. Max stamina is our new cap, and then we're setting the current stamina. And then other than that, pretty much the same thing. So now we can drag our restore health and restore stamina to here. Of course, we don't really have a way of seeing that, so let's go into our player HUD and we'll add a couple progress bars. I'm just gonna set it up into the corner, so 50-50, 20, 250. Customize them to be however you want them to look. Actually, I think 100 would look better. 100, not 0. Fill it. I'm going to set its fill color to be a red color, since it's a health bar. But I am going to set its background to black, and then partially see-through. So I'll call this the health bar. Of course, design yours any way you want to. This is just for functionality. 100 and 125. Nope. Let's see, it's 50, so 75. 80. Just play around with values so you find whatever you want. And for stamina, it's going to be a green color. And this will be stamina bar. Let's go into our graph and we're going to set up two custom events. This will be adjust health and another one for adjust stamina. They're both going to take in an input of a float. This will be the percentage. Same thing on the other one. And when we bring in this percentage, we'll get our health bar and we'll set percent to that amount. Same thing for the stamina bar. Just like that. And the way we can get these inside of our player blueprint is when we restore, we can get our player HUD, adjust our health, we take our current health, and divide it by our maximum health. And then plug that in just like that. And we can do the same thing for the restore stamina. So get our player HUD, adjust stamina, take our current and divide it by our maximum, and then that's our percentage. Compile that. I'm not going to save everything, but you might want to. We do need to establish some defaults. So for the current health, I'm going to say 20 on both at level 1. And for the stamina, I'm stealing from Stardew Valley, so I'm going to go with 270. For the current, because we need to test, but I don't actually have any items set up yet, so we're just going to do this way. I will add a couple input events just to make sure it's all working. A 1 and a 2. I'm going to set my current health to 5 and my current stamina to 270 divided by 2, 135. And, well, testing it this way won't work because I'm not doing this. I guess we could put an input. We'll just have to make sure it works. But we need to establish those to start with, so we'll test the functions in the next one. I gotta set up those items. I'm gonna do it in a video and then put it private, so anybody that wants to see it will have a link and be able to see it, but it won't clutter up the timeline for people who've already established their data tables and whatnot and don't need to see the full breakdown of the process. When we are adding our widget, we'll just adjust our health. Actually, we can pull it from this one. And adjust our stamina. You don't really need to do this when you first start a game. This is just to demonstrate, because when you first start a game, your health and stamina will be full, and these can just be full and then be updated later on, but this is just for now. So we'll take this and divide by our maximum to establish, then do the same thing for the other one, divide by max, and bam. And then even if these should be set up differently now. Yeah, so one's halfway, one's a little bit less. Alright, I will, yeah, I will build my data table and then we'll check those in the next one. Should be working fine, but I'll double check and then we'll go over it in the next video. So see you all there.